What's good, Earth babies? You know what time it is. It's Money Monday, y'all. Money Monday is here, okay? Let's get into what's going on with your finances. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles, okay? This is giving your manifestations are not necessarily here, but you are getting very clear on what it is you are trying to bring into your life. And baby, it is about time, okay? This is giving the energy that you are finally solid on what you want, okay? And not only what you want, but what it's going to take for you to get there, all right? So what came out was the Three of Cups, all right? Three is often considered the basis of any manifestation, okay? It requires a mind, body, and soul alignment in order to raise your vibration to the frequency of whatever you are trying to bring in, right? It's all about alignment, okay? That coming together, right? That culmination of everything that you need to bring this into the 3D. All right. It's also a card of celebration and joy. Again, collaboration. But this is all around a good vibe. Okay. What else came out was the Nine of Wands, okay? Again, pointing to inner resources, all right? You may actually be feeling extremely overwhelmed in this moment. And honey, par for the course. Anytime you have an integration, anytime you move into alignment, anytime you really start to get clear on what you're trying to bring in, there may be moments of, let's just say, freaking out a little bit, and that's okay, because to know everything that it's going to take to really be clear on what you're trying to bring in, it can be overwhelming. But Spirit is reminding you that, baby, at the end and at the beginning of the day, you will always have something to celebrate. There is always something to look on and really harness that energy of happiness and joy to push you through these moments of overwhelm and exhaustion, baby. Okay. And when you find that you may be in the spirit where you do not have the motivation that it takes, baby, call in that joy. Call in that happiness, right? Call in that alignment, right? So allow yourself to let that lack of motivation, that feeling of overwhelm, okay? Allow that to trigger your inner resources so that you can call upon and really harness the joy that comes from being in alignment with what you are trying to bring in, baby boo, okay? Because you have everything that you need, all right? You know everything that you need to know. You see the plan that's ahead of you. All you have to do is take that step, okay? You cannot be afraid to take that first step, and that's kind of the energy that I'm getting off of here, because the page is not moving, right? The page, any of the pages, none of them are moving, okay? None of them are taking action, right? They're in the planning phase, all right? But you have got to move from this phase, okay? And it's time to do so. So go ahead and pull on that joy, pull on that celebration, pull on the foundation, okay, that you have within yourself, all right? And go. Okay? Earth babies, this is your time. Your time is now to take those steps, okay? Pull on that energy of happiness, knowing that you are in the first steps of what it takes to manifest everything that you want to call into your life, baby. I love this for you. This is a good energy to be in. I understand that the overwhelm is there, but understand, child, understand. There is no reward without work, all right? I love y'all. Have a wonderful day.